Saturday, August 1st, 7:14 p.m. New York time. Welcome back, investors, to Winning Wall Street's Money. Just finished the month of July. Last Wednesday, the United States Central Bank, aka Federal Reserve, had the FOMC meeting. They voted. They left the interest rates unchanged. That has an impact on currencies, as well as our statement. So since we just finished the month, we'll look at the monthly time frame and a few individual currencies, multiple time frames, the majors. 10 years of history, the US dollar index. The key word here is index. The US dollar index is comprised of several currencies. I'm also going to show you pair currencies. Pair currencies are when you have two currencies. So index here, the US dollar index, the three major currencies in here. The biggest one is the euro. It represents around 57%. Japanese yen represents around 14%, and the British pound around 12%, give or take. Well, for the month, we finished, see that yellow candle on the far right? That's an inside candle. We didn't trade above or below that prior month. Nope. So the high of the year here, 2026, and the low, 2027. We're below the high of 2025. Huge sell-off, 2025. Consolidation for the past long duration here. And then the month of June, we broke out and closed above this consolidation. So it's a trend reversal. And this month, it doesn't know what to do. It's undecided. It also closes a bearish candle. It closed near the low of the month and below the opening of this month, June. So that's a potential reversal signal. Again, inside candles simply mean indecision, potential reversal, potential halfway point. But I'm showing you this on the higher time frame. Because again, all this action that we had for the month of July, somebody's contrarian. Because the month of June, we broke out of a consolidation on strength. So what we might be having occurring here is just a natural retracement of the month of June. And we'll look at multiple time frames, see if buyers stepped in. If they did, they have some of the same thoughts that I'm showing you here, telling you here. Typically, when the Federal Reserve raises yields, that is bullish for the US dollar. And if they lower it, it's the inverse. If they do nothing and leave the rates unchanged, but if the 2-year yield and 2-year note, 2-year yield goes higher, 2-year note goes lower, well, this also puts pressure on a stronger dollar. Got it? So there's several things that have a correlation. But let's take this down to the multiple time frames. On the far right is the monthly, the middle is the weekly, and the left is the daily. Yep. Like we know, the monthly inside candle didn't take out the higher low of the prior month. The weekly candle, wow. Yep, big red candle, big panic selling impulse move down, broke below. I'll open this up a bit more. See some more real estate. Yep, so that weekly candle broke and closed below this consolidation. It's like barcoding. Also broke below and took out that swing low, that blue swing low, horizontal line. And this was midpoint, this green. That was midpoint of that big green candle. Again, that big green candle was the breakout of this consolidation. And again, solid red candle nearly. And I already labeled midpoint of that red candle right there, that red area. So potential tests on the upside. So since we broke a swing low here and closed below it We used a lot of energy to get down there. It might do some consolidating or even a retracement to the upside. And if it does go up, retracement on weakness, I'm looking to trade bearish. Yep, be looking key levels. Again, that hasn't occurred yet, but that's something I'm considering. But not necessarily trading bearish on the physical US dollar. No, looking to do it on the inverse with the individual currencies inside there, because I think I'll get better returns on my trading investment. So I'll keep this here as a reminder. That blue line is very important. And the daily chart, look at the past few days. Massive consolidation up here. Sell off. That white vertical line was the FOMC meeting. And we had a sell off before it, the day during, and continuation here. So that Friday made a retest of that big red candle and closed lower low. Again, momentum's down. The trend is down. We have an imbalance area here, potential test on the upside. We have a midpoint here, which it tested and closed below it. Let's extend this out a little bit more. There we go. So here's a swing low, potential target down here if the trend continues. Now let's go to the individual currencies. The pairs with the US dollar. Like I said, the major currency, largest weighted one is the euro. So we're looking at the futures market, /60, 10 years of history, monthly candles, euro inverse from the dollar. Look, inside candle. And the prior month was the low. It's almost like a flag pattern. Here's the pole, and here's a sloppy flag. Second largest currency in the US dollar, Japanese yen. Big difference. Yeah. This month made the all-time low. Well, made a low for like let's do this. I think it's been like over 20 years. Go back even further. See max available data. Yeah. Wow. So I have a 2002, 2003. Yep. All-time low since 2003, maybe further out. Japanese yen. Wow. So it made the all-time low for the month. Some buyers stepped in and thought it was a buying opportunity, I guess. What we did here was interesting. Again, huge green candle for the month. Big reversal single. Made a higher high. And we engulfed that candle. So the interesting thing here is, again, big wick on the bottom. Closed strong green candle above there. Yep. Overpowering. Used a lot of energy. Maybe we get a retracement. Get a retracement on weakness. I'll be looking to trade bullish. We'll go on to the next currency, the third largest currency, which is the British pound. Here we are with the British pound. Nothing too impressive. It did reverse green, higher high, higher low, but not a big move because it's not really trending. It's in a consolidation here. Yep. There had to be a lot of action. The days around when they had the new PM, aka Prime Minister, same political party, just different leadership switch out. So nothing super impressive there. Just a big consolidation from the midpoint last year to now. Australian dollar, inside candle for the month. Indecision, really? Wow. All that time for the whole month, it couldn't make a decision. What a procrastination. Just think if you go some fine dining and take a date out and you give them a big menu, we might be there all night long. If you're hungry, it's not going to happen. You need to eat before you go there. Wink, wink. Canadian dollar. Wow. Okay. Inside candle for the month. Might be forming a bearish flag pattern. Look at this, like an M pattern too. Swiss franc. Big reversal since coming off that high for the year and doing a dragonfly candle down here. That means indecision too. But new low for the year. So there's nobody willing to step in to buy yet. They're still selling. And Mexican peso, neighbors to the south. Inside candle for the month. Strong consolidation here. Yep. But tight consolidation too for the whole year. Chinese yuan. Wow. Yep. So when this trends down, it's bearish the dollar, stronger yuan. Yep. So we made a new low for the year. Again, US dollar made a new low for the year against the Chinese yuan. Smaller trading range and a key level. Very interesting. Again, it's at a key level right here. We'll see what happens. Again, this could be tight trading range, cause the indecision or unknown of the U.S. November elections and policies that could change within the U.S. Congress. And crypto, Bitcoin. Again, this month made the new low for the year. It's the garbage. But let's go look at the 3 individual currencies, the major ones, multiple time frames, see if we see something of interesting ideas. Three grids, far right monthly, middle weekly, and the left daily. The euro. Said the monthly inside candle, buyer stepping in there. See those wicks. Weekly chart, strong green candle, strong move up, big reversal, nice. And now it's hitting midpoint right there, that big red candle, potential retracement on the downside. And the daily chart here, same thing. Huge trading range the last few days. Imbalance area here has not been tested yet. And that Friday candle, wow, that's not cool. Big wick, top, bottom, little body. And midpoint up here. Or sorry, imbalance area. So potential reversals here, potential bullish here. And we're finishing this off by looking at the British pound. No, sorry, Japanese yen. Then we'll do the British pound. Same thing, daily, weekly, monthly. Already see here on the monthly, again, that strong reversal. Here, the weekly chart, huge trading range. Haven't seen that for a long time. Even though they had earthquakes. Look at this. Wow. Strong move up, and I already labeled midpoint there. Like a sell shut off, all those shorts are trapped. So this might have been also short squeeze. Doesn't mean it's momentum of all new buyers. And the daily chart here, past few days, up strong. Imbalance area here. I said we get a pullback there on weakness, I'll be trading bullish maybe. And now we'll take it to the British pound. There we go again. On the monthly, we saw tight consolidation. Same on the weekly chart here. Tight consolidation, but it did engulfing of that red candle. So potential trend reversal. And the far left. Let me open this up on the daily. So this is a daily 3-month. This orange vertical line. That's when the new PM, Prime Minister, took over. Wow, no confidence. Sold off. Again, because the dollar went down, the pound went up. Yeah, so key level might even make it up here. See what happens. Imbalance area down there. That's some big moves we had recently on currencies. Opportunities for investing, trade ideas. Thank you as always, spending just a little time with me. That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.